welcome to another video of the Rich Talk. Today we got my wife. We finally got her in here after, how long has it been?
Boy, you have
3 weeks?
Relax.
It's been like 3 weeks and then you flake on me.
I'm
Baby.
tired. I'm tired.
Girl, you're always tired.
Well.
And then she'd be like, oh yeah, we're going to do it. And then we never do it.
And then I'd be asleep.
And then yeah. How you feeling today, baby? You excited?
Yep. Tired.
It is pretty late. It's like, we're recording this at 11 at night, so it's pretty late.
Because I'm busy.
Yeah, you're always busy. But I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for finally doing it.
You're welcome.
Because you love me.
I bless you with my presence.
Oh,
Okay.
see? Oh, see?
Well, then why are you begging me to get on your podcast for?
Because I had a lot of people request you. I don't know why. Because they think you're funny.
I am funny.
Well, you can be funny sometimes. Sometimes.
No. All the time.
I don't know about all that.
Okay, I'm done.
Turn it off.
It's over.
Everything's over.
So.
We look good, huh? We look good together.
Oh my God.
I think it's me.
Start.
I think it's me. I think that's what it is.
Here we go again.
So, we had people, and we're going to start it off like this.
What?
We had people asking some about some topics. They want to know how long my dick is.
First of all,
That's what they want to know.
Business, the fuck.
That's what they want to know.
And I bet you it was your clients.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Shout out Alejandro.
Oh hell no!
That was you.
I'm gonna tell your wife.
Not the wife. Don't be telling our secrets.
You're just telling your secrets on your podcast. What is this?
I just said shout out to him.
Anyways, so you've been watching that murder trial.
The one with the
murder.
Yeah,
murder
that's
trial.
crazy. I didn't finish watching the whole thing.
I haven't even watched it, to be honest.
But
I fall asleep because I'm always tired.
It's pretty crazy. Like, it's pretty intense.
I don't even know what it's about, but you know what's crazy too? The kidnapping and the murders that happen in Mexico.
Oh yeah, with the
Been hearing about that a lot on the news.
Yeah, that was crazy. I feel like, I don't know. In a way, I feel like there were, because I heard or I read that they were supposed to go out there, but they were there like a week early.
Wasn't she getting like a BBL or something?
Is that on?
Yeah.
What is that on?
I always leave it on.
Oh, sorry, my bad. But anyways, yeah, she was getting like a BBL or something like that.
But I don't know if you guys have heard, but today on the news there was I guess that the cartel said it was like some of their guys or something, and they turned them in.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And said that they had nothing to do with it. So
did they turn them? Did they turn them in, or they like killed them and then turned them in?
No, the cartel turned in.
Because that's what they made it seem. Like, I saw the post, and that's kind of what they made it seem like they were dead, and they were like, here you go.
I don't know. I mean, you hear something different on each, like, news channel, but supposedly there's, like, 5 of them that they turned in, and they sent, like, a apology, like, out to the public because they said that they don't like to interfere with, like, innocent lives and stuff like that. And they turned in those guys and said that they had nothing to do with, like, that wasn't, like, the cartel's decision or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, I feel like the cartel is trying, yeah, like you said, that they don't interfere with innocent people or So in a way, it's good that the cartel did that, but it's still fucked up.
I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate, but
Still
I mean, we
fucked up.
don't even know. It's hard to tell, like,
And
what
we
the
don't know the
story
full
is,
story. Yeah,
like,
exactly. We don't know the
what
full story.
happened. But Mexico is really, like, risky right now. Like, we went in November. It was cool.
It was cool, but I'm not gonna lie.
It
Like,
gets sketchy certain areas, like, at night.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, guys, like, we were literally on the freeway, like, what, 8, 9 at night?
Mm-hmm.
And I was shitting bricks. I was quiet in the
people
car.
will just, like, run you off the road over there. Like,
yeah,
there
but
ain't no rule. It's not like over here, like, you don't stop at stop signs. Like, it's just, like, certain areas the police are super strict. Like, in downtown where we stayed, my family's from Tepatitlan, so that's where we went to visit. In downtown area, our hotel was there, and the police were, like, really strict.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't park in certain places. Like, if you were speeding or whatever, you get a ticket. And but, like, other areas, there's no, like,
there's no
enforcement.
Yeah.
So it's, like, pretty scary. Like, when we went to San Felipe, it was not bad, but we were, like, daylight driving.
It wasn't bad, but like, I heard that. Well, I didn't know about this until we came back. That the road that we took, the long ass road, that people be getting, like, stopped there randomly and shit.
I see that too, but it looked like it was further down south from San Felipe. Like, once you cross San Felipe and you're going down to, like, I forgot what the other places are, but, like, there's a lot of really nice towns there, but the trip, it looks like it's sketchy. But I don't know. Mexico
that was a long ass road, though.
It was
in
the middle of nowhere.
It felt like forever.
Yeah, but it was
there's
cool, though.
nothing. Literally, is all desert.
That's like all of Mexico.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
that was a good trip, though.
It was nice.
We
went with
cool.
his family. It was like a chill experience. We went for like a week.
Yeah, that was fun.
Chill. Then we went back in November to see my family. And he was able to see his uncle. He hasn't seen him.
I haven't seen my uncle
20 years.
in 20 years.
So that was nice.
That was like a whole different experience. Like,
well, yeah, he was like another
like that feeling. Like, it felt like when you don't see a parent for like 20 years.
I don't know.
You know, like,
but
I don't know what that feels like, but I'm guessing that's what it feels like. He was like because
another parent to you because you literally, like, live with him.
Yeah, like, I saw him, and I still see him as, even though that I'm over here in the United States and he's in Mexico, we still were close. Like, we never stopped talking. We never separated. Like, we were still, always talking.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it just never changed. The only thing that changed was the fact that we weren't physically together.
Yeah.
And, and seeing him was like, it was crazy. Like, that feeling, I don't know, that feeling was crazy.
I know. And now hopefully you get to see him more often and stuff now that, you go to Mexico. And I don't know, it's hard. It's hard when, like, you have family that is over there and, like, especially if you can't go visit. Like, I don't know how that works.
It's hard. It's hard, especially when you're little. Like, I came out here when I was
like 8, 9.
Like,
right?
8 or 9, somewhere around there. But just imagine, like, me and my uncle had, like, that bond, like, as another. I saw him as another father, like, literally another dad. So when we separated, when we came over here, it was, like, super hard, just
it's, like,
because
devastating almost. It's
it's like you getting separated from your parent.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being separated from your parent. Like, that sucked. But
I mean, I think, like, people are kind of insensitive to the issues that, like, in regards to, like, immigrants and people that aren't able to see their family. Like, I feel like that's definitely like a sensitive topic to speak about. A lot of people don't really like understand because they don't personally go through it. But like, I don't know, like you came here from Mexico. I was born here. My parents were born here, but my grandparents, like, they didn't have their papers for a long time too. So like they struggle with that. Yeah. And I feel like back in the days it was so easy to like cross and come back, and now it's like not the same. It's really hard, really difficult.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but I mean, the good thing is that now you can go to Mexico and hopefully soon your parents too.
I just wish Mexico was more like, kind of like more, or at least where I'm from, like more like touristy, like kind of how Tepa is.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like where I'm from is like very, very dry, and you know, like Tepa. If you guys haven't been to Tepatitlan, like, it's so nice. It's so beautiful over there. Like,
it really is.
It's super clean. Like, you guys don't understand. For being a place in Mexico, like, you know, like
not
in
a
Jalisco,
tourist place, because you know, like Cancun, like Cabo San Lucas, Isla Mujeres, like all those places are super clean because they're like for tourists.
Yeah.
Like for visiting. But when you go to pueblos that you don't get a lot of like tourist attraction, like it tends to be like kind of like a little bit broken down. I mean, there's more history, there's more culture to it, but some of the places are not cleanly. Like there's no cleanliness at all. Like some of the pueblos we went to, you can see
like
the difference.
Even going to like Guadalajara one way.
Yeah.
You could tell the difference.
It's kind of like LA, like, you know, when you go to certain spots and it's like
when you go like central LA, like
the callejones, like that, like type of.
Like imagine you walk. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
But it's not bad. It's just like, I think where we're from, like Sacramento, like we have a lot of greenery, like we have a lot of trees, like it's. I mean, compared to other places, it's really pretty. Yeah. And like a lot of, like in Mexico, like you don't always see that. It's a lot of desert. It's a lot of just like dirt roads, like stuff like that.
One thing I did buy was I bought some fake Yeezys.
Oh my god.
Remember those? I still wear them. They're so comfortable. They're literally, you can tell I mean, the only reason you can tell they're fake Yeezys is because it's a colorway that's never came out.
Yeah. They are, I mean, I felt them. They are really comfortable, but I could never, like, he got me some Yeezys for Christmas. And, like...
Real Yeezys, by the way.
Real Yeezys. They're not fake, but I just can't see myself spending so much money on, like, those shoes. I don't know.
I mean, look.
I would have never bought them for myself.
Me wearing those, even though those are fake, and they're so comfortable. Now imagine real Yeezys.
Yeah. I mean, the ones I have, they're comfortable, but I just don't understand like $300, $400 for some shoes. Like, I mean, if you're balling and you got it like that, but like, no.
You know?
I don't know
but
about all that.
They're comfortable though. They're comfortable.
Cool. That whole Kanye situation is crazy. I don't even know what's going on with them anymore.
With what?
With Kanye, like he's on the news that he has a new wife or something.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So I wonder if it's like really like his new wife, or they just calling her that.
That's crazy.
But like they're not gonna make any more Yeezys and stuff, right? Like it's done deal.
I heard, and don't quote me on this, but I heard that supposedly Adidas was gonna release the Yeezy shoe, but without the name Yeezy. So it was still gonna be so I don't know what they're gonna call it, but that's what.
But I wonder if there's any like legal issues regarding.
Well, they own everything.
Yeah.
The Adidas has legal rights to everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And that's the only reason why they're saying that. Well, that's what I heard. That they were gonna steal come out with the shoe, but without the word Yeezy.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I mean, that'd be
If
interesting.
they do bring those out, guys.
But I wonder if the price tag would be less than what like they go for now. Like maybe they won't be so sought out after like I don't know.
I don't know.
Like
but
I'm not really like I'm into shoes and like I have a lot of shoes.
You have, oh my god.
I have a lot of shoes, but I just don't see like.
And do you wear them? No.
I mean,
you don't.
I have so many. I can't wear them all. I do have a lot of shoes.
You don't wear one.
I've been wearing my shoes so much lately, and you know it's true. You have something in your nose. But yeah, I used to collect a lot of shoes, and now it's just like I don't know. Every once in a while, my shit lasts me because I don't really wear it a lot.
Yeah.
You go through your shit like. I mean, some of them.
I wear my shit.
Yeah.
When I buy shoes.
But it's because you're a guy. Like, for girls, it's different. Like, in the summer, I'm wearing sandals, like,
yeah.
wedges.
I just feel like.
I wear Uggs.
I just feel like, and I used to be like that. I used to be that type of dude that will buy so many shoes and I wouldn't wear them.
Yeah.
And I would just wear, like, the same shoe again and it would be like a regular Adidas shoe, like, you know what I mean? But I had all these fucking Jordans and,
And now?
But now I wear them.
Now you got kids.
Now I got kids. Now I got dad shoes.
You're not I mean, you like to collect certain shoes.
I mean, I got Dunks. I got my Jordans.
But you wear before I feel like you had so many shoes that you never even wore them. Like, you were throwing out shoes because they were messed up because you weren't wearing them.
Yeah.
But dad life, mom life.
That's what happens when you become a dad.
Things change so much when you become
parents. Well, okay. It's not what happens when you become a dad. It what happens when you become a dad and you're broke.
Because it's not broke, it's being responsible.
Well, it's not being broke, but it's like
I don't consider that broke.
Because the way that I saw it was like,
you didn't have kids to spend your money. You didn't have nothing to spend money on.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
you just spent your
money, the way that I saw it was like, okay,
whatever.
I gotta sell these shoes so that I can get money so that I can buy this for the baby, and stuff like that. And that's why I mostly got rid of all my shoes.
And you never wore them. Like, I don't know, when you become a parent, and we were young too, so we definitely like went through the struggles. Like, luckily, I didn't work for like a year after I had my first son, because like he took over everything and like I didn't have to work. Like, I did work like on the side, like I always done makeup and stuff because I went to beauty school, but like I had my side money or whatever, and then I mean we were young too, so we didn't have a lot of bills, like no crazy bills, like cars were paid off and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a struggle when you're a young parent. And yeah, he sold a lot of his shoes because a lot of his shoes were worth like a lot of money. So like he did get rid of a lot of them. But yeah, our kid had everything he needed. I mean, to this day,
To this day, like both of them.
Oh, they're hella spoiled now. Like now, we can spoil them. We have them in sports, like. And like
we're not like saying that we have money or nothing, but
no, like we're not rich, but I can provide my kid with like, a life, like make sure he has everything he needs, from not just money wise, but like being there, making sure that we're there for our kids. Like, we both are self-employed, like so we're able to be there like when our kids need us. Like, I did work last year, like I began working just to see, I don't know, like benefits and stuff, like I started working for a company in insurance, and he started working too, and it was just like, we realized like it's not for us. Like, after being self-employed for so long, like we love having that flexibility of like, especially being able to go like pick up our kids, or like if they need something, or just go to field trips. And
but especially the fact that we're so used to not answer to anybody. Yeah. Like, like,
if we want to take a vacation tomorrow, like we can take it's just like, it's so hard going from self-employed to working for somebody. I don't think I could ever do it. Like, And I hear that a lot, but a lot of people, because of COVID, like, it was up and down for a while. Like, it's still, like, right now, it's kind of like we're going through a recession. So, like, sometimes it can be slow because people don't want to spend or can't, not want, but it's hard to afford, like, the things that we used to even, like, 3 years ago because everything has gone up so much. So,
oh, yeah, for sure.
The industry is up and down. And I see that for everybody, like tattoo artists, like anybody who's self-employed, pretty much. Like,
yeah, I feel like it's just, it's the fact that everything has gone up so much, so we have to raise our prices as well.
Yeah,
we have to raise our prices as well, and it sucks because we don't want to do it, but it's like we kind of have to.
Yeah.
If we want to keep up with how expensive everything is.
Right.
And a lot of people, and a lot of people will just rather say, "Dang, like I'm not gonna get a haircut because I'm not trying to pay $50 to get a haircut. Like I can wait like 3 weeks or whatever."
But even if we didn't raise our prices, like I mean, my prices have been the same for a minute. Like I haven't really raised them as much, maybe like $5, like or a little bit, like nothing crazy. But even for me, like I'll be like, I have the money to spend on that, but maybe I shouldn't, like.
Yeah, it's about being smart.
Yeah. Like I never get my lashes done anymore.
Yeah.
For one, I don't have anybody to do them because I don't
trust somebody. What was the last time I went to a barber?
Yeah, exactly. Special occasions.
Yeah, and that's sometimes too.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I just do it myself. Yeah,
well,
like
you have me too. So.
Well, if you guys don't know, she be cutting my hair. She gets down.
So
she knows
if
how.
If only you know how to do my lashes.
I don't know about all that.
I don't think I would trust you with tweezers next to my eyes.
No, hell no. You know what? I will, even if I knew how to do your lashes, I will not do your lashes. Why?
It's a lot of
because
work.
You're picky as hell.
That's why I don't get my lashes done. It's
you're
just like,
so picky.
It's not even picky. I just like. I mean, I think my thing is, and it's probably the same for dudes too. But like, once you have somebody that like does your stuff for you, whether it's your hair, like my hair girl, like she doesn't do hair anymore. She had a baby and then she's actually having another baby. Like, so I haven't been to her in like a few years. Like, she decided to stay home, which is like the best thing ever. Cause like if you can do that, like that's amazing. Like I did that with my son, but like I really like I've gone to someone else and like I like the way they do my hair, but I feel like once you're used to somebody doing it a certain way, it's hard to like go to somebody else. And that's the same thing for haircuts. Like for my lashes, like I can't trust people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to find somebody.
Yeah.
But eventually I will. It's just I don't trust people. Like to spend like $160 and not like it, or like I don't know. It's just
a lot.
Yeah. It's just I don't trust nobody. Especially your eyes is sensitive. I've seen some crazy ass shit being like the lash tech. He's gonna go look for us.
Tell him to lay down. Sorry guys.
Go to sleep, baby.
We have our son in the camera.
Yeah.
And he's like sleepwalking.
He's been doing that lately. I think because the wind outside, the weather is so just bad right now. So
he's probably cold. Look, he's getting the blanket. He was probably cold. But talking about kids, we were kids when we met.
We were
young. Like
I was 18, and you're 2 years older than me. So, well, you were like 19, I think.
Well, I was like, I think you just had turned 18, no?
No. So I turned 18. When I turned 18, like I moved.
I met her when I was 18, guys. Okay, so don't get on me.
No, because I wasn't. The thing about me is I really wasn't like on social media, like anything like that. Like I was super focused on like school and stuff like that.
You were.
I wasn't a perfect kid at all. I fucked up a lot. You can ask my parents. I fucked up a lot.
Yeah.
But when you're young, you make mistakes. It's like whatever. Everybody makes mistakes. Learn from it. But I was, no matter what, I was always on my shit. So like, I really wasn't on like Instagram and all that shit when I was younger. When I moved with my grandparents, that's kind of when I kind of started like a little bit into it, but still not a lot.
Yeah.
And then I think we met in like, it was 2015. No, 2014. Because 2015, that's when we started dating. We started dating in May 2015. Like, going out.
You're probably right.
I don't know. But, yeah, we were young.
We were young, and the crazy part was that we dated for a year.
Yeah, almost like a year.
And it was just dating. Like, it wasn't like,
well,
we were like together.
Like, it was like, we were really good friends. Like, kind of, you always try to get at me.
What did I tell you?
No.
What did I tell you?
Okay, imagine you're like, you kind of like somebody, but you just like filling them out, and then you're like at the gym, right? Because I used to go to the gym like all the fucking time. I used to go like twice a day. I was like, gym was my life. So I would post like on Snapchat or something, and this motherfucker would like, he would literally message me and be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm at the gym." Like, you just saw my post. Like, what are you talking about? And then he'll be like, "I can work you out." Blocked. I literally blocked him. I blocked you for like a month after, and then I don't know how, like, he had a different account or something, or Facebook. I don't even know how you found me, and you was like, "Wow, like, you just like ghosted me."
She did. You did.
I did. I blocked you. Like, back then there was like Kick and like Snapchat.
Guys, she stopped talking to me for like 3 weeks. You stopped talking to me.
Well, who says that? Like, for one, I wasn't really trying to like date. Like,
and she left me on red. She didn't even reply. She left me on red.
What am I supposed to say to that? I can work you out. Like, I wanted to go and like punch you or something. Like, I was like, who are you? Like, why do you think you're cute and you can say that to me? Like,
but what I was saying, back to what I was saying, I feel like when we made it official, what was it, a couple months later, we got pregnant, no?
So we started dating May 26th. That's when you asked me to be your girlfriend. And
right.
then I found out I was pregnant in November. So yeah, we were only together for like half a year.
Yeah, so and
it was quick.
It was crazy, guys. Like, when you're like, at least for me, because I always felt like I wasn't really trying to have kids, and I didn't mean it like in a way of I didn't like kids. I just wasn't planning it. Yeah. I don't think you were either. Were you?
Not so soon. I had just like graduated from beauty school. I had gotten a job, got my own car, like just started living my life, my best life, and then you wanted to come and get me knocked up.
Shit, I was trying to tie you down, woman.
Yes, you were.
But I felt like we were parents at a very young age. At least to me, I felt like.
Yeah, we were, and it was like scary.
It was hard. I think it was hard because everything was just new. Moving together, living with somebody that you have to. Learn how they live.
We were still like we still are. We're like growing up together, like
sure.
We went through a lot of shit, and it's hard when you're young. And like now, I understand what like a lot of people when they're young parents they don't last, but it's really hard. I'm not gonna say things haven't been perfect. We went through a lot, but
at least for me speaking, I felt like I didn't have, or I didn't know how to be understanding. You know what I mean? I feel like
it's like we were raised really.
You're so young, so you have this mindset of you don't want to be wrong. You always want to be right, and you have this ego, and you have to keep your ego so high, and I.
It was a lot of
It was a lot.
It was a lot of
work.
communicating. It's a lot of like. I think one thing that helped me
I
personally
think
a lot.
people that know us think that we have like this perfect relationship because we've always been together.
Yeah.
You know,
But I
like
think like when you love somebody, like when you really love somebody, you can always work it out. Now, certain things I don't think that people can get over. I mean, I've seen some crazy shit people get over and they live like happily ever after. But
yeah,
when you love somebody, and I think it has a lot to do with the way that you were raised too. Like, you know, like your parents have always been together. My parents were divorced when I was really young, but my mom did get married again, and like she has like a good relationship. Like, he's like a second dad, you know. So I've seen their relationship and how the difference in like communicating and stuff, and then like my grandparents' marriage, like, oh my God, I think people see my grandparents and they think like, oh, that's like the perfect marriage. My grandparents are like,
they don't ever
they don't fight, and they say to this day they not that they never fought, but like they're just super understanding.
The only time that they're away from each other is when your grandpa's working.
Yeah.
And that's because...
And they still be talking like 4 times. I'm like, who are you talking to?
They literally talk all day, but...
That's how you know they really love each other, though.
But
they be on the phone all day.
The fact that even like he'll take your grandma to work all day, and then he'll, you know, too. She has her sister that lives down the street, but she'll go to work with him.
She'll chill with him all day while he's
and
working
like,
from like 5:30,
it's
4
crazy
in the morning to
how,
like 4 o'clock in the evening.
It's crazy how inseparable they are.
They don't get tired of each other.
Literally.
I think that was like my greatest example of like a marriage. Like I've seen like what didn't work. You know, like growing up like with my mom, you know, my biological dad, like they went through it, and then I see my mom with her marriage, and like they've been married for like a long time now, and then my grandparents have always been like I feel like the perfect example. And my grandma always telling us, like, well, at least me, she's like, well, be more understanding or this and that, you know.
Yeah.
Then you have your parents that have been married for a very long time, and
yeah, they've been together for a very long time as well.
You know, so I think
and I mean they've had their moments, you know. I feel like every couple has had their moments. And
to be honest, like no matter, I feel like people think like, oh, the grass is greener on the other side, but it's like no matter who you're with, there's gonna be issues. This shit is not going to be perfect. Like,
you have to have issues.
But it's all about communication.
I know, but I feel like in order to build this strong marriage, you have to go through issues. Real shit. Yeah. So that you guys can mold from it and learn and create all that shit and make it into, okay, we need to get past that together.
Yeah.
You know
and
what
like
I mean?
I said, like we love each other. Like, you know, like I wouldn't see myself with anybody else. Like,
yeah.
And like to be that example for like our children, like, you know, people say like, oh, stay together for the kids. Like, I don't really believe in that. Like, but I do want to show my kids, like, if you love somebody, you can make it work. Like, I don't feel like we've had issues to where it's been like, it's over. Like, you know, like, I mean, there's been some things where, yeah, it feels like it is, but it was really because of our miscommunication on certain situations.
And
you know?
we've never really had, like, I mean, we've had to where we've gotten an argument, but it wasn't to a point where I had to leave the house or she had to leave the house, or, you know, it's always been like, okay, I'll go. The furthest they got was I'll go sleep in the living room. Like that's the furthest they got.
There's an extra bedroom. Like take your ass over there and get over it.
No. Yeah, exactly. So it was like, and then like the next day is like, okay, well let's talk about it.
you just gotta talk about shit like.
What advice do you give to people that are young and are in a relationship that think it's gonna fail?
You know, one thing that I realized was like we're allowed to have our feelings, but our feelings like you have your behaviors as well. So like the way that you react to certain situations, I feel like feel what you feel and go through those emotions, but you don't have to get out of character. Like I feel like when you're young, there's a lot of arguments because you're not being understanding or you're like speaking down to one another or like like just being disrespectful. And I feel like when you're young, you have that issue, not knowing how to communicate. That's huge. So I would just say to like, when you're arguing, you feel like it's the end, like put your feelings to the side and put yourselves in each other's shoes.
And listen to each other.
That's never easy, especially when you're heated or you're upset or like you're just done. That's really hard to do.
Yeah.
But if you're able to do that, at least you can take into consideration like the other person and really be like, I can see it from both ends. And it might not be like, oh, they're right or you're wrong. But my biggest advice would be like, it's not you fighting with your partner. It's not like you versus your partner. It's you and your partner versus the problem that you are facing. Yeah. And once you come to terms with that, and I got that from my therapist. Like I've gone to therapy, like, and that was one thing that I took from that. It's like, learn to put it in like that in that instance. Like it's not you versus your partner, it's you both versus the problem that you are facing. And I feel like that's definitely helped us get through a lot of shit. Yeah, shit.
Because we've had, guys, believe it or not, we've had our moments, and it gets tough, but we love each other at the end of the day. And like she said, I wouldn't see myself with anybody else. Yeah. So we have to make this work, and it doesn't. It doesn't have to be like, oh, we're just staying for the kids. Like no,
I feel like that's not like a good reason.
Genuinely, we literally love each other, and we have to make it work because I don't want to be with anybody else. Yeah. So. What's the saying?
Don't say another stupid now.
No, what was the saying?
Don't say something crazy.
I'd rather argue with you than be happy with somebody else.
Yeah. You see what the fuck I'm talking about? This is the type of shit that I deal with. If you're married or you've been in a relationship for a while, you know how it is when men can say some stupid shit all the time. In every situation, they will find something dumb to say, something out of line, something like out of pocket. Like I'll literally be like, "I love you," like "Good morning," and he'll be like, "I don't even know," just like some out of pocket ass shit, like or fart or like something. I'm like, did you really have to do all that? Or like he'll come and kiss me and then he's gonna fart. Like, do you really have to like ruin the moment like that? I don't know.
That's because I love you.
And like I would say it's because we've been together for a long time, but you just always been like that. Like I don't know.
I can be myself around
I think
you.
because we were friends before we got together, like you were extra comfortable with me.
Nah, I don't know.
Extra.
I don't know.
I don't know. Relationships are crazy, guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but if you really love somebody, you can make it through it.
You just have to learn to listen to one another.
And
respect one another.
Yeah, you're a team.
Yeah. And I'm not perfect. And I've done stupid shit. I've said stupid shit. And
because we're young.
Yeah, and I feel like the best thing to do is when you're heated, it's to like, instead of going back and forward to try to win who's right or wrong, take a couple minutes to yourself and come back.
It's easier said than done. It took a lot for us to be able to get to that point, you know?
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. It did take a lot because now it's like, if we argue, it's like, okay, let me just shut up. No, seriously, and it's like that because it's not even about who's right and who's wrong. It's about trying to figure out how to fix it.
Yeah.
And what a lot of people do is, and what we did, we always blamed each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you do this. Well, you do that.
Yeah.
Well, you do the same. Like, who gives a fuck if we did it today or tomorrow? It doesn't matter.
But that was the key to like fixing a lot of the issues. It's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna do something that he wouldn't like, and you're not gonna do something that I wouldn't like because that, you know.
Yeah.
But you don't learn that from like closed mouths don't get fed.
It takes time, but you guys need to learn how to be patient. It's not gonna be from one day to another.
It's just it's literally all communication.
And I feel like that's why a lot of young relationships tend to fail because they're not patient. They're not willing to see the other side. They're not willing to change. You know.
And nowadays it's like my grandma always says, like, nowadays it's so easy to like just throw shit away because it's like,
nowadays
I'm gonna just fucking hop on Tinder or like fucking just slide in some DMs on Instagram, and I mean that's what he did, but it's just so easy now. Like, you see all this shit on social media, like you just think that this shit is like, you have it at the tip of your fingers. Everything is like easy access, and if you you know, you're not willing to put in the work, then obviously it's not gonna work. But enough about that.
Yeah.
Relationships, like we can go on.
We can go on about relationships. We've been through a lot.
Yeah, we have, but like we're good.
And that's the beautiful part.
Yeah.
That we've been through a lot, and we're here now.
Yeah. How many years later? Oh my God, we're in 2023, and we got together in 2015.
Yeah. And if you're far into this video, guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be posting more videos, and
comment like what you guys want to hear about. Like, honestly, we didn't, like, a lot of people said like relationship stuff and like just things like that, but we definitely want to be posting more just vlogs and podcasts and like a lot of shit, just getting into it all. Like, no topics are off limits.
Yeah.
We can talk about everything.
We can talk about anything. We can talk about who eat the booty from the back. We can talk about who sucked the dick from the back. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know about all that, but feel free to drop some suggestions down below.
So what's your favorite sex position?
Boy, I am not getting into that.
Why not? We got a lot of time. What's your favorite sex position? People want to know.
It's called the sleep.
So you hit it from the side.
Do what you gotta do while I'm sleeping.
you just turn to a little sideways and.
Okay, let's not. People gonna be like all up in our business. No, you ain't got to know about all that.
Why not? You can let them know.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I don't know about on the first podcast getting into all of that.
That's hella funny.
This boy is wild. If you know him, you know he just be something else. You're like, what did I get myself into?
Especially when we be ordering your fucking Starbucks drinks.
Oh my God! Don't talk about my Starbucks drinks. I'm not really going to Starbucks anymore. They've been fucking up my drink way too much, and then I'm also like,
hey, that drink you got today, I liked it. What was that?
That wasn't. It's a new drink. It's like the caramel nitro cold brew or some shit like that. But
that shit was pretty good. I mean, after you added what you added, that shit was pretty good.
It was not good. Okay, it tasted like tobacco, coffee, cigarette water. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really drink a lot of coffee anymore. It's too much.
You really don't.
I have anxiety. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it don't hit, and I'm not trying to be tweaking at like.
It's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
It's a hit or miss.
Well, and then like spending like fucking $8 on a drink, and then they don't make it right, and then you gotta go back, or if you're like me, you won't go back because I'm just like not that person. But now if his drink gets fucked up, I'm definitely going back because I don't mind standing up for you, but I don't know why I don't do that shit for myself.
Well, the thing is that I don't like, you know how I am. I don't like, and I don't know why I'm like this. I think it's just me. I don't know. If my shit gets messed up, I don't make it a big deal. I just be like, all right, whatever.
Now you being a bad, you fuck up his coffee in the morning and he don't drink it. That's a damn lie. But he don't like to make it like a big deal. And
I don't like to make scenes.
But it's not making a scene. It's like, motherfucker didn't put no milk in my coffee. Like you. I know,
but it's like you're in line. You gotta.
And a lot of times we're in a rush.
People are waiting for their drinks. You know,
it's fine. I just call my mom or text my sister and be like, "Yo, they fucked up my drink."
She'd be the first one to call them. My daughter was just there, and you guys fucked up this is like the fourth time you guys fucked up the drink.
And then they hit you with that $20 gift card. Here you go. My sister too. Oh, don't fuck up my sister's drink because she will get on that ass. That's why I'm a Cancer. My sister's a Scorpio. We're like the total opposites. I'm like, I don't know. I'm shy. And then I can be not shy. Like, I'm an introvert for sure, but I can be extroverted. And my sister is a Scorpio, so she just don't give a fuck. She's like, remake my drink because I paid you $8 for this shit. So my sister's like the little firecracker for me. She gets it done. Or my mom. Either one. I'm the more like, I don't know. I can be crazy, but like, I'm pretty chill.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, but if you fuck up my man's shit, I'm coming for that ass.
As you
it's
should.
Not for me.
As you should.
I'm like, hello, you fucked up my man's drink, and I'm coming like at 5 o'clock today for you to give me a new one. Period.
As you should.
But I don't know why I'm like that. I won't do it for myself. I'll just.
You really don't.
I don't know why I'm like that.
You have your mom.
It's like some fucking trauma shit. I don't know.
You have your mom call you for you.
I don't know.
And then you call for me.
I don't have my mom call for me.
How does that work?
I'll literally be I'll be on the phone and I'll be like, fuck, I'm not going to Starbucks no more. They fucked up my drink for like the 3rd time this week. And then she'll be like, fuck that. I'm calling them. And then she does. So I don't ask her. And I'm like, no, like it's fine. She'll be like, no, you better call them back and have them fix your shit.
Oh, yeah, no.
Let's go right now. She'll be like, I'm pulling up. Let's go. But I mean, it's like we pay. It's like
it's almost like $10 damn near.
I'm lactose intolerant, like kinda not. Like I'll be okay, but like I don't want to risk it.
But then she'll be drinking and she's like, I gotta take a shit right now.
Oh my god!
Pull over. I'm gonna shit right here.
That's you. No, so I gotta have like oat milk, hella complicated. So they charge you like I'm like it's not my fault. I'm fucking lactose intolerant. The fuck? Like that's just how I was born.
Like, why the fuck you gotta charge more?
I'm like, do I need to like show you some fucking medical like fucking clearance? Like you can't have fucking regular milk.
Not the Medi-Cal. I got messed up.
Stupid.
Do I get a discount,
bitch? No. Can you not charge me? Like, oh my god, it's just crazy. I'm paying you $8 for my drink. And you can't remember to put the right fucking milk that I paid for. Read the fucking sticker, bro. Read the sticker.
The sticker don't even match with the drink.
I know. I'm like, and you. I mean, you know, you just be like looking at your coffee and you're like, that shit ain't gonna taste right just by the color of it.
It says extra caramel. Where's the caramel drizzle? It says foam. Where's the foam?
Why is it black when I ask for fucking milk? Like. So he got me an espresso machine, and I use it, but I feel like it don't taste the same. I'm like doing like sugar-free right now.
I think you need to buy pots that you really like.
I don't think you found work to like spend, and they're hella expensive. They're like fucking $15 for like nothing, you know. And then to spend, and then to be like, oh, I'm not gonna like it or not know. So I just buy the Starbucks ones, but I don't know. I don't really drink a lot of coffee anymore.
Yeah.
I used to, cause like I work at like 6:30, so I need coffee. But I'm good now. Just drink water. I'm fine.
Just drink water.
I'm just be fucking hella tired. I'm like, hello, falling asleep, but it's fine.
I sure wore my do-rag. I know you like that.
You ain't about to get on no camera with that shit.
You like that.
Do I need to show them a picture? Don't make me pull out the picture.
Pull it up. People will like it.
This kid.
So now I'm a kid.
With that I don't know what you are with that do-rag. You be thinking you a whole other person with that thing on.
I gotta
be waking up and I'm like,
I gotta train my hair to go back.
And how's that working out for you?
It's not working out very well. It's really not. My hair's so stubborn.
Yeah. Luckily, Gio got my hair. He has thick and like
he really did. And
wavy hair.
I'm glad he got your hair.
Now my baby Isaiah, he got like my dad and my suegro's hair put together. So it just like straight and thin and like it sticks up like. But
yeah, he does.
I mean, he still looks cute. We just got to make sure his hair is long because it won't do nothing but stick up. So.
Yeah.
But luckily my kids have a barber as their dad because they're always fresh.
What are you gonna do when I die?
Well, that's why I can cut their hair.
Yeah. You better not take them to another barber.
You better not die.
What the?
You better take your vitamins.
Oh hell no.
I saw this thing where this girl, like, her ex was like a barber, and then he posted her on Snapchat because she took their kids to another barber when they broke up because he cheated on her. And I was like, petty. Bruh. Not the kids to another barber.
I would be so fucking mad.
That's the ultimate. I wouldn't even do that.
That's
you
crazy.
can cheat on me. You can do some crazy. I still won't do that. I could not. That's a whole nother disrespect.
You taking my kids to another barber is literally like you're taking another dick. That's literally what that is.
Making no sense.
That's literally you're cheating on me. You're disrespecting, bro.
Well, that guy did cheat on her, so that's her fault. I mean, that's his fault because why you sticking your dick in another bitch? Like, payback. Karma's a bitch, so.
It is what it
Imagine his kid's like, I want to go back to him. I like how he cuts my hair.
Oh,
bruh.
Hell no.
Over. Game over. She won. Like, he's gone. He's dead.
Hell no. I'll be so mad.
The shit I be seeing on TikTok is crazy, okay?
Dude.
People be wilding on there.
Yeah. It's crazy. Well, I think we're gonna call it off. We did it good.
Yeah.
We could keep going, but
this is just like a little intro, kind of like
it's
talking,
already
getting
it's
to know
12
us.
in the morning.
Yeah. It's late. Mama gotta go to sleep because I already know my child will be up at 5:30. Like, I'm hungry. Or he'll come with like a snack to my bed and make a mess. So
yeah,
I'll be
literally. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button though. We are gonna be making more videos.
Yeah, hopefully we'll make another video in the next couple of days.
Yeah,
like,
and then comment like topics that you guys wanna hear us talk about. Like, this was just a little like give you guys a little taste. You know? So comment whatever you guys wanna hear. We don't care.
Like interesting stories, like topics, like true crime, like
if you guys want us
questions you guys have,
talk about theories, we will come up with some shit. Like, just let us know.
We be having some like crazy conversations sometimes.
Yeah, like
the other day you asked me if I thought the world was flat or round. I'm like, who the fuck? Why are you asking me this? But it's like crazy the way people think differently, like, you know.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
So
I believe it's round.
Well, that's what I said.
I believe it's round. A lot of people say it's flat. I don't know how the fuck it's flat, but we'll get into that in another video.
Yes. Comment down below.
We're getting into aliens because I don't believe in aliens.
How do you not believe in aliens?
See, this is a whole nother video that we got to talk about. So, make sure you guys comment that you guys want part 2.
Do you believe that cloning exists and that there's people out here living that are clones of other people?
I don't.
How do you not believe in that?
I don't believe in clones. I don't believe in aliens. I don't. Wow. We're aliens.
Who am I married to? You're an alien. You wasn't born here.
That's the way the mom is.
You are a resident alien.
I'm not talking about legal status, fool.
But it don't mean like we're like this little grain of salt in the whole universe, and you don't think that there's nobody else out there?
I mean, it hasn't been proven.
Because we would die. All those places, like we have different habitats.
Just how I don't believe in ghosts. I've never seen a ghost.
In Area 51.
I don't believe in ghosts. That's just some shit that they made so they can make people believe that aliens are real. Because that's what the government does.
But how
they
are
make you believe that
we're
something's
literally
real when it's not.
One grain of salt, like in the whole universe. So you don't think that there's like other planets and other like shit out there?
I believe
like,
there's other planets.
So then how would we be the only ones?
Because I haven't seen it physically. If you're telling me from a media that it happened, I don't know if it happened. I don't believe in.
So do you believe in mermaids?
No.
Why, bruh?
I don't believe in all that. I don't believe in
So just because you can't see it, you think that
you believe in unicorns? No.
I mean, there's some animals that have like some fucking... What is it called? What is that called?
The horn?
They call a horn? They're like, that's unicorns. They're not magical. I don't know. They're so... Boy...
No.
So just because you can't see something, you don't believe that it exists?
Yeah, because I've never seen it. So how am I gonna believe it if I've never seen it?
That's like... That's just like... I mean, we don't see... I mean, have you been to all 50 states? 51 states?
No.
You haven't seen it, but you know that it exists.
Because I know that we can get there.
We can get to space.
Yeah, we can get to space.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm done.
We can get to space. No.
I'm just kidding. I'm done.
We can get to space. But
I just like
how do you know that we actually landed in the moon? Because they told you? Because NASA told you?
I don't know. I believe in God. I'm going to go to heaven. That's all that matters.
I'm not going to talk about that. But, yeah, this is...
We're going to get into it.
This is going to be... You guys better like for part 2. Or comment so that we can do a part 2. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys watched the whole video, make sure you guys subscribe. Like I said, we are going to be making more videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you guys, and stay tuned for some more topics and interesting conversations. Hopefully we can get some other people on here with us and just kind of talk more about our story and different topics, and we're just kind of doing a little warm-up, you know.
And follow our Instagrams, that way you guys can can stay posted when we are gonna drop something. Follow at the Rich Talk Podcast, Rich Diamond Cuts, and then what's your Instagram?
I don't even know, to be honest. It's like Giselle_MUA.
How come? Why doesn't anybody know their damn Instagram?
Because I don't be on it. I mean, you always change your name.
Anyways, everything will be on the description down below. So make sure you guys follow that. And we'll see you guys next time, guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Stay tuned.